Now this is what you want to see when you get home. Looks like our trees have come in. More to follow. Okay guys, so I've opened up the package and there are two bare root trees here. These are the Jujube, and here we go. This is the Lang, and this is the Li, Li. So they have the classic zigzag shape as they grow. They do have thorns. They kind of have the texture of an apple, like a foamy apple from what I hear. I got both because they pollinate each other. And when I open this up, it does feel, well, it's plastic, but it does give a little, so hopefully it's nice and moist in there. And I'm gonna immediately, for a few hours, put it in the water. And then both of these will be going into these two containers that I have out here. And that's where their home will be. So, more on the fruits in the next segment of this video. So right now, they will be going in to the water, the roots, for half the day. And then tonight, I will show you how I will pot them using these here. And I'll let you know it's super soil from US Citrus that I buy. And I'm going to also put some compost, some black cow compost. I'll show you how I do that. And then we'll see what they look like a little later. All right, part 3 coming soon. Okay guys, here we go, part 3. I'm going to a continuation for potting my jujube trees. I'm going to use these two containers. I believe they're 7-gallon containers. And what we're going to use is this right here. It is a local blend of soil. And look how airy and fluffy that is. It's great for, it'll hold on just to enough moisture after you water it, but then it'll let it go. It won't hold on to it so much that, you get root rot. Look at that right there. That is a coconut husk. And this is coconut core. So what this is made out of, it's a local blend from US Citrus, a local citrus tree distributor. And what it is, it's got sandy loam, which is this the dirt that you see here. And sandy loam is kind of made up of 3 things. I think it's like 60% sand, 30% silt, and it's got about 10% clay. Then it's mixed with rice hulls, little rice hulls. I don't know if you can see that. And of course the cocoa fiber and biochar. And of course the cocoa fiber, we used the husks yesterday that I got in those bricks when I did my mulch of my trees. Okay, so it's very similar, except that the mulch has thicker husks in there that are harder to break down. So this will be the soil that I put in here, but I'm also going to add some compost. I'm just going to do my own thing here and see if it works. I'm going to use the black cow manure, and there are cheaper cow manures in the market out there. You should buy it like at Home Depot or whatever, but this is probably some of the best. The thing about it, it doesn't have a lot of wood chips, things like that might rob the plant of nitrogen. So I believe that's what it does when you have like bark in your pot. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this in here. Not too much of the manure. I'll put a little bit less. It's not gonna be like 50-50. Maybe it'll be like 85-15 or something like that. Just so that the nutrition of the cow manure is in there. This is a 0.5 NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll go ahead and plant the first tree and maybe do an update on what it looks like. Okay, and there we go. I have potted the now I believe that I've been pronouncing this Lang, but I do believe it's actually Long, the Lang Jujube. So there it is. I went ahead and did that mixture of the super soil with the black cow, and I also added some mycorrhiza for the roots, just a little bit, and I made sure that's where the graft happened. You want that above the soil, and I packed this down as much as I could, and there you go. I might have to brace it with a stick, but that's it right there. So I'm gonna do the next one, the Li, then I'm gonna water them, and then what I might do is put some black cow on all my trees before I add mulch to the rest of them. But there you go, look at that. All right, I'll do one last vid when I have both of them potted, but I kind of like the mixture. It looks good with the black cow and the super soil. So there it is. All right, we'll do the next one. And that'll be the last vid. Okay, and we are done. Both the Li and the Lang are now potted, again with super soil and black cow manure fertilizer. So I'm gonna water these down, and then we'll see how it goes. Obviously they look very very dry here. We'll see how they respond. I bought this, by the way, just on a side note. I think they were like $60 each from One Green World. First time using them. I have to say though, their shipping is pricey. Usually when you order bare root trees, it's cheaper because it doesn't weigh that much. There's no potted planters with the tree, so they charge $77 to ship these in that light, very light container, a box. So they do have great selection. I'm looking at a persimmon that they have there that is not available anywhere else. So I might do it, but it's not really what I want to do with that shipping. $77 to ship these two things. That's a bit much. But I did want these, and no other online nursery had them. So I went ahead and did that. I think tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to mulch all my trees, because I got some more cocoa bricks, the cocoa coir husk bricks, and the super soil and the black cow. I'm going to up pot the ice cream mango. I might do that here in the next couple of days. Put in a bigger pot. That's on the agenda. And I'll probably put some black cow on the figs, because the super soil itself does not have any nutritional value. so it doesn't break down. It's, you know, it's really mainly for drainage. It's a very good medium though, but you do need to feed the plants other things. So I will probably be feeding the figs as well, with other stuff that I saw online on YouTube. So there you go. That's what's on the agenda. Let's see how these guys do. I'm going to water these down, put them to the side, and we'll continue. Thanks for listening, guys.